Let me start off by showing you some of the better deer that I've taken in Arkansas. And this video is getting started a little bit later in the year than what I planned because we had a lot of bugs to work out of it and had to wind up buying a new battery. But I'm going to get some pictures of various things. Going to get out in the woods and show some stands of different types of timber as well. 8-point right here scores just under 150. It was taken by a relative quite a number of years ago, and we've put it on a board. It was mounted by a taxidermist in the old-fashioned way, but it's a pretty good deer for this area. This wall is my only turkey I've ever killed. That's about 11-inch beard, and here's my biggest bow kill right here. Killed it about 25 years ago. It's got a 17-inch spread. It's a pretty good sized body deer for this area, probably 180 pounds. This 8-point is the 8-point I took after coming back from Nebraska, and the score is almost identical to what the 8-point Warren killed in Nebraska scores. Again, this is a pretty fair deer around here. It has a 17-inch spread, and had quite a time getting a shot at this particular deer. Come here, boy. Pippy. Skippy. That's Skippy. He's nearly 9 years old. And he's been done wrong right now because he's outside. He wants to be inside. Okay, there's Maggie. And there is JJ and his mama. They play all the time. Jess, there girl. JJ. I think they're just trying to put on a show. But they have to be kept under fence. They go straight to the road if they get out. And there's Dinky. He's the squirrel dog. He's a Rat Terrier. That's enough loud dogs. This is our big red oak out in the corner of our front yard. It's starting to bloom out. We couldn't get the date set on this thing. Today is March the 26th, and there's a fair-sized pine tree out here as well. And in the background across over there is the pasture, which is one of the bigger open areas around here, probably 100 acres or so. And way over there on the backside is an old white oak tree that if you want to kill a deer early in the year, that's where you go, right there. And there's a county road right in front of the house here, a little bit too close to suit me. Hard to raise dogs. I'm standing on a pipeline that runs through our lease for about 1.75 miles, and I'm pointed back south toward the end of the lease, and got quite a few long tall pines in this area, and I'm going to span up one of them right here. And then I'm going to come down, and immediately to my left is what we refer to as the one-legged stand. And if I can back up just a little bit and swing to it, there's the bottom of it, and there's the one leg, and there's the stand right there. And it's right on this pipeline and the other portion of the pipeline, and what I'm getting into a little bit is some of the thick stuff right around it. Got a food plot down this way, and this pipeline extends north. Most of the land lies north of where we're standing right now. I'm going to go up and climb up the stand and give a view from the stand itself. Okay, I'm up in the stand looking back south, and as I swing from south to west, eventually I'll come to another road. In fact, it's the road that I came in here on, and I don't know how well this is going to show up. Oh, here it is back here, this road right in here. And as we pan on west and eventually to the north back toward the food plot. There's a food plot there. Down at the far end here, you'll notice a barrel, a feeder barrel. That's about a 30-gallon barrel that we put corn in. And down in this direction, down the pipeline, I'm wondering if we can see it. Yeah, I'm a little shaky here. Get on the pipeline. Okay. Okay, let me hit that zoom again. And what I'm trying to do is get on that other stand down there, which that stand is over a quarter of a mile away. Where I'm standing here is back north of that one-legged stand, looking across the food plot, and there's the stand. And it gives you a perspective. Right over here is the corn feeder. And we're fixing to come back to the four-wheeler, and we're going to swing north down to where Warren's got some stand. This is Warren's pipeline stand that I tried to get a shot from back south, and all this nice green stuff in front of it is little pine trees and blackberry vines. And the pipeline continues up over this hill, so there's several hills in here. Not too steep, but we had about a 1-inch rain last night, and the clay makes them just a little bit slippery walking up. Up on the hill, even with this pipeline stand, as we move back over, we can eventually see the pipeline right away back south to from which we just came. And you might can see a little water down there in that low place. It continues back north, and you can see quite a ways from this point right here. Before we leave, we're going to head down a road down the hill to a place Warren calls Par 3, because it kind of reminded him of a golf course with a short Par 3 shot on it. He's got a stand down there in the food plot. We'll go down there next. We're getting into some of the little thicker areas which you just don't walk out through. And I'm going to attempt to start down the road on this four-wheeler without running into it. Well, this is the infamous Par 3 stand, and I'm going to walk toward it and then shoot down the hill toward his food plot.